Alright, this is Sean, FosterSCMods here, and I want to go over the Stage 2 S550 sound tube installation. So basically on the Stage 2 you're using part of the OEM sound tube, and this is what I have in my hand here, this piece here. This is part of it. It was clipped off right here. That's as per the instructions, and you'll see that in the instructions. This is the part that excuse me, that goes into the firewall, and this is the part that goes into a stud in the firewall. I supply a 6mm nut that goes on here that's not a nylon type, so it's easy to thread on with your fingers. That's one of the hard parts of installing this back on, not only to get it seated, but to get this nut on. It just takes so many turns with a wrench that it takes a long time. It's a pain. So I supply this little nut that you could just kind of twist on really quick and cinch it down. On the other side, when it comes to the firewall, you need to lube this up, and you're going to try as hard as you can to push on this part here to get this to pop through. On the other side of the firewall, you're going to have your pedal off, three 6mm nuts to take the pedal off, and you're going to see the hole exposed, and this is going to be coming through. What you can do is you can grab these edges here, and with a screwdriver you can pry it to try to get this lip. This lip, as you can see right here, needs to be on the other side of the firewall. It needs to pop through, and so you can use a screwdriver to do it. You can also pull with needle nose pliers. Don't rip this, but that's a method to do it. It can be a little bit of a pain, but these do go back in. Make sure you use lube, and just be patient and work at it. You'll get it in. So anyways, this is the end here that's going to be sticking up next to the brake fluid reservoir, right behind near the firewall. And basically what you want to do is you're going to get your sound tube once this is installed, and you're just going to, this is what I call friction fit. You can lube it and then just go ahead and put it on. I supply a zip tie, as you can see here. That's going to help hold it in, but once you work it on, you'll see it's pretty darn tight, and it would have been easier if I would have lubed it, but cinch it down and clip it, and that's not going anywhere. I mean, that is really solid. So that's the connection point to the OEM sound tube. Now the other thing I want to go over is the diaphragm cap on this. This is the part that's coming through the firewall behind the pedal. Keep in mind the directions also have you trimming a lot of the insulation, the gray insulation that's around this out. That helps the sound come out, and the 3/8 inch nylon spacers lift the pedal off to give more space between the back of the pedal and the opening here, so it lifts it off. Anyways, this is what you're going to be installing the diaphragm cap in. So here's the very small diaphragm cap that I make, and it has a small edge here. It's a hose barb edge, and all you do is you pop it in here. You can lube it up. Get a little lube always helps all these pieces go together and smoothly. Twist it a little bit, and it goes in, and that is nice and tight, and it's in there. And that's it.